Hey everyone, I got a ton of stuff in the mail. I'm going to try to make this relatively quick because there's so many of them. I don't think I'm going to be successful on how fast I make this because there is so many. Okay, cool. So starting off right away, we have Bête Noire, issues 1, 2, and 3. I've actually already read this book. This is actually pretty decent. The art is very solid. I enjoy, especially issue 1. The beginning of it is very, very strong. I really do enjoy the look of this book, and it's interesting. So it's kind of like if Jason Todd took over as Batman. That's what it kind of is, and not kind of the original Return of Jason Todd where he's a killer. So not the more calmed version that DC has right now. So this is actually a pretty decent book. I got this on Kickstarter. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the digitals. So I have a bit of a comic club with some friends, and we actually read my Kickstarter books. Once I get the digitals in, I share with them, and we all read it together. And that's been helping a lot. It actually has been getting me through all of my Kickstarter books. I usually just back and then never read the books. So this is actually getting me to read them. So it's kind of fun. You guys should try it. This is another Kickstarter book, The Abominable Charles Christopher. This is by Carl Kerschel. Carl Kerschel, he did, I think, Teen Titans Year 1. Comes with a little pin, too. And that's Charles Christopher right there. So I got all 3 books. I'm looking forward to that. I love Carl Kerschel's stuff. He's an amazing, amazing artist. Okay. I got everything pre-cut just so we don't have to deal with that. Oh, we got Tales from the Road Headlock. So this is another one of the Headlock books. This is from Mike Kingston and Company. And I always back Mike's projects. He's one of my buddies. He's a fantastic writer. And yeah. Check this book out when you can. This is another Kickstarter book. So this so far it's a whole Kickstarter episode. That's not going to last though. So as we can tell by this next packaging, there has been some eBay hunting. I'm always curious, do they just get free eBay tape? Like, how do they come up on eBay tape? Okay, I spoke too soon. I had to go through, even more. I had to go through a lot to get this out this far. This guy really did a good packing job. Borderline obsessive, but hey, I appreciate that. Okay, so this is Swordmaster number 2. So Swordmaster, spoiler alert, he is the new Shang-Chi, and I picked up this because it also has a first appearance of another character. I don't know who the character is, but I like to pick up issues 1 and 2 of series 2. For you guys out there that don't know, issue 2 is usually the least ordered comic of the whole series, for the most part. So if a series takes off and you go through the run and you're looking for stuff, more than likely you're going to have problems finding issue 2. Okay, so this is Daredevil number 50, Golden Age Daredevil. You guys watch my channel. I am a huge collector of this series, so this actually helps me knock out the 50s. I usually only get covers that have Daredevil on the cover. This doesn't have it, but I had basically almost all the 40s and all the 50s, so I wanted to kind of clear that part of the run. Boom, Swordmaster number 1. That was something I was trying not to give away. So not only did I get Swordmaster 2, I got Swordmaster number 1. That's the first appearance of, I think it's Lin Lai. I can't remember his first name, actually. I know the last name is Lai, but it might be Lin Lai. So, pretty good condition. Issue 1 and 2. Jeez Louise. Okay. All right. So this is Daredevil number 26. I got this on a good deal, I think. Somewhere around $30. which is decent, maybe even 25. I think I got a good discount because this corner was torn, but I'm definitely okay with that. Okay. Okay, this is a Kickstarter comic, The Motherfucking Fucker, #1. This is a really fun book. I read it. I read the digital. We read it as a comic club, and it says 18 and up. Fuck you. This is pretty hilarious. The guy that creates it, I think his name is Max Fuchs, like Fuchs. So this was a fun book. I really dug this. You know, being a former wrestler and being into comics, this is kind of like right up my alley. I really like the style. It's very Sam Keith in the sense that he'll do kind of like these abstract shapes and then detail the heck out of certain aspects of it. So if you check out the Max, that's kind of like Sam Keith's like little trick that he does, or his technique that he does. Okay, everyone, sorry, I got to do this handheld, so I ran out of space on my phone, and so I'm doing this on my iPad now, so I apologize if this is a little rough. So I got a run of Moon Knight. My buddy Keith, he suggested me getting this series, and he thought this might be the one that has ties to the TV show. But after I got it, I was like, you know what? I think the Moon Knight run that's going to be used on the TV show is the Jeff Lemire run, which is a little more current, maybe like 5 years back at this point. And I think I'm right. So I saw the trailers. So I kind of got these books here. And I don't think this is the right run. So, oh well, I just got some extra copies of Moon Knight. And so I have the first 5 there. And this is Batman, Mr. Freeze. So, Nora Freeze, as you can see here on the tombstone behind him, she is Mr. Freeze's wife that has been trapped in that glass container for how long, who knows. So she's finally free, and she is a villain. So I thought it would be a good idea to pick up a couple of copies of Mr. Freeze. And so I got that at a decent rate. I think I got it for like $8. So that's not terrible. Ghost Fleet. So this is a Donny Cates, Daniel Warren Johnson book that I had never heard of. I guess this is one of Daniel Warren Johnson's earliest titles that he did, earliest comics he did. And so it's for Dark Horse. This is issue 1. And I got issue 4. And here's 2. This is a cool cover. This is a really cool cover. This cover's all right. But I really like the design aspect of this cover. Layout and composition. Here's 3. I think I only have 1 copy of 3. This is pretty cool. It's a good composition. And then here's another copy of 4. Here's Shazam #2, because I actually have #1. So this has been on my watch list for I don't know how long, and this is actually very inexpensive book to get right now. As is issue 1, they're not very expensive. So I had it on my watch list forever. I apologize for the shakiness. And it's one of those things where I finally took my own advice, where if you have something on your watch list for a long time and it's relatively reasonable, just get it off your list, because you never know what will happen. If, something happens and the book starts taking off, then you kind of screwed yourself because you had it on the watch list for so long. So I already have issue 1, and so I got issue 2. And if you noticed, everything is out of the packages. This is just the modified version of how I'm going to have to do it. And this might be the better version. I actually kind of like just going through what I picked up as opposed to unboxing the stuff. I don't think you guys really care about that part of it. Here is Tmnt IDW Collection Volume 12. So this is one of the books that I needed to get. I think there is a rumor going around, and it might be true because I don't read anything, that IDW is losing the Tmnt license, which is a huge shame. I really hope they do not, because they have created such a mythology over there. Like, there's 12 volumes of these hardcovers, and these are nice and thick. And as you can see here, here's volume 8. So this was, I got on eBay as well. This is a damaged version, unfortunately. They hadn't mentioned that the spine was damaged. I always make sure to read it when, before I pick them up. So the spine is actually damaged here and down here. So they didn't mention that on the auction. Because when I display these on the bookshelves, the last thing I want is like a torn spine. So this is volume 8. And I think I only need a couple more of these. And unfortunately, they're just going up and up in price because the rumor that they might lose a license. So these will become rare and not be printed anymore. So I have to get all 12 volumes before they lose that license. All right, guys, that'll do it. Oh, actually, I got one more. I forgot to unbox this thing, so I guess you guys get one more unboxing. This is my last unboxing. You guys will just get it. Just the straight dope next time. Ah, dang it. This guy did a great job packing it, but it is bad for me when I got one hand. I'm holding the iPad and trying to do this at the same time, so apologies for that. I could tear it at that point. Yeah. Okay, so I've actually been wanting this series for a long time. Unfortunately, this is another one of those things where I wanted it and have looked into it and saw that it was a decent price, but waited too long. So this is Prophet. This is the Brandon Graham version of Prophet. And this is when they restarted it. So they kept the legacy. Oh, this is a second printing. They kept the legacy numbering. Here's 21, Prophet number 1. Here's number 2. Three. Should I say 23? From what I heard, this series is super weird, but man, the covers are so striking. Great covers. This is 5. So yeah, that one's 4. This one's 5. This one's 6. 26, 6. Same old, same old. This is issue 6 of the new series, I should say. Or this isn't new. This has been out for quite a while. Maybe 2012. I can't remember off the top of my head. 27. There's 28. 29. 30. 31. Yeah, so this cost me a little bit. Actually, no, it wasn't too terrible. When I broke it down, I think it was about $3.50 an issue. So I actually paid less than cover price, which is cool. But there's a lot of issues, so it was like a nice chunk of change. It was like 75 bucks or something like that. This was a little while ago. I have a habit of buying stuff, leaving it in the box until I get enough stuff. But I've been so busy lately, I just had so many boxes piled up. This is cool. It's very sci-fi, these covers, which I really dig. It's a mixture of superhero and sci-fi. It's cool. Abstract. Things getting weird. Oh, this is cool. It's a cool cover. 40. 41. Interesting. 42. That's cool. So it's kind of the same motif as this. It's like a reflective. So it's like some kind of reflective, or this is just, I don't know, the bottom of whatever that is, like a mountain, or I don't know what kind of land she's on there. 43. And then this is Prophet Earth War issue 1. Cool. All right, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. There was so many books, way too many. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Catchphrase.